Well, hello. Welcome to Legion Fox Gaming. Sorry for the delay here. We're just trying to test a few things. Um, but we'll get started with some friends here. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry it took me a few moments.
You're right. I'm just knocking out these Hildibrand quests real quick. We are slaying a Kapacha west of that
And
thing.
I need to do those here. But
Now probably do some Criterion, some blue mage leveling, which I'll probably have to get gear for because I don't think I held on to my blue gear.
okay. Dillian was trembling with a barely contained enthusiasm. Eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole. He has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs.
We're just supposed to wait for one to spawn.
Our most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there's a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to the comma first. The inspector and others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Yeah, I have no idea how to unlock Criterion dungeons, so you might have to tell me how to do that.
I'll look at the patch notes here in a second after we're done with this. What is this quest? We're sorely lacking in turtles here.
But thank you for giving me your thoughts on what I was trying to build there. Although, unfortunately, I found I've got some issues with OBS in general that I gotta figure out how to fix.
Oh. Stream not working tonight?
Streamlabs is working, but I was trying to move over to just regular OBS since that seems to be traditionally more stable.
Got one.
And was having issues with getting everything all set up. Well, not really getting everything all set up, but getting it to click go live and actually get it to work.
You get credit, Sangre? Also, Sangre.
This horrible misfortune calamitous, even poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill. He's so bluish green, more so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? Of course, more explosives. Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. Good news, Nashu. You'll blow our host's domicile to pieces. Put them away. If I may, when I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poopa's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. A Xeno-Man hybrid mind? That explains the impossible calculations. I really love how they do the Pixel Hildibrand's calculation process. I have it. Master Poo Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold.
Oh, hi.
Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Theoris, Master Poo Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha, 'tis just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy we need, but gather the ingredients. Then ingredients which you shall have. So what are you gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. I heard you guys just reading things on stream, so I was trying not to bug chat.
No, I think Roy broke.
Yeah, Croy did break. I was also going to tell you that. He has to restart his whole PC.
Yeah.
But since doing Hildibrand Quest, it's like, I got stuff to read, so I didn't, like I said, didn't want to bug voice chat with that. Ah, the slaughtering
Yeah,
of
I'm going to be
monsters.
doing that in a little bit.
That sounds like a job for the Warrior of Light. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Works' extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Very well, Nashu, Delion, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandahild, you're such an expert in all things Thavnir. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions with simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I'm hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Well, let's not prolong Master Poo Poo's suffering a moment longer. He's just like, what the fuck is going on? Seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the deduction will have to wait. Okay. I think I might be just about up to where Kroy and Sangre were with the quest. But how long it'll take me to get this item I gotta get, that might be another question. Welcome back, Kroy. Ah, I had ever commented you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The alchemist said that the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. I must pay my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. That just sounds so wrong. Damp, the word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. "'Tis close, my friends, and getting closer and closer, even as we speak. I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you're interested. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer.
Let's see if my stuff is working.
And now I should be
My game just crashed.
Oh no. The only thing I'm worrying about is whether or not I have any sound on my stream. Because I know Streamlabs crashed before I started.
Oh. It doesn't show you in your mixer?
Oh, it shows me working there, but I've had it where it shows me there being fine, but then what's actually showing up on stream is not.
Weird.
Hello?
We can hear you,
Yeah,
Croy.
a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh. Because you reset?
Because everything decided to break all at once.
Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here is the damn shroom, as promised.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh, glad we are for your assistance.
I haven't been on Balmung in a while. or Goblin in a while.
Not so fast. There's still the matter of payment. Of course. How much do we owe
Just
you,
been
my
getting
good
on
man?
to raid.
Considering the extreme
Pretty
rarity of the fungus
much.
in question, I couldn't let it go for less than
I didn't even
1
get tomes
million
last
gil.
week.
1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright
No,
robbery.
yes, I did. I got it early.
I bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the
No,
markets.
that was
I
2
thought
weeks
to do
ago.
you a kindness in light of your urgent need.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
more
do
than willing to find
tomes
another
last week.
buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity.
So what's this new model you have?
Nashu, how fair are we for coin?
You don't know?
Nope.
Okay.
I just thought it looked neat.
You saw purple.
Yeah, pretty much. 9 apparently really likes it too.
I'm assuming the mask.
Oh no, she's just asking me a bunch of questions about it.
Okay.
Oh no, she's just asking me a bunch of questions about it.
Okay, I'm gonna get my stuff going. So we'll be right back.
Now I can look at the quest. Hey. All right.
I mean, it is a neat mask, so. I'll probably mute it over here. Yeah. It is a neat mask, so... Not sure how fare we for coin. Ripple him out, Inspector. Ah, then this is a prickly pickle. Where are we? Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? If that's the way of it, then I shall beg Father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Pooh's life is worth every gil.
Yeah, I think once I'm done with stream tonight, I'm going to download it onto the PlayStation and
Give that
do
man
some couch
nothing.
play just to get some random stuff done. Work on the boring, tedious things off stream.
We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. Razat Han City Guard at your service. We received reports of this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damn sure was a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this Charlotte quoted you was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you are welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it.
For that.
Yes, very much so. That is very magnanimous of you.
Okay, I'm not happy.
You think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low.
1 million gil.
He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Von Hudi, I believe his name was, purchased a trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy, put a lot of people out of work. Von Hudi, I know that name. Something about an acquisitions deal gone sour? Father was willing to sell him a slice of his heinous enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety.
No, don't you look at me.
Truly, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hudi are. Nor do any know the secret of how you amass such a kingly wealth so damnably fast.
Have an orchestrion roll collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion.
I did that same answer. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems. The transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Von Hudi's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He bought a historic temple to serve as his home, and commissioned a private airship among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh?
We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over.
Oh, what the hell just happened here? Okay, hopefully things are still working.
Everything's still working on my end for now.
Well, no, Streamlabs just did something odd to me, so...
Unless Odie wants to burst into Discord so hard it breaks my computer again.
Give me just a moment, I gotta check.
I will not give him 1 million gil because I do not trust what he would do with it.
Give who a million gil?
Hildibrand.
Oh, fuck no.
Core, that swinging case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector.
I'm doing Hildibrand first?
Oh,
Yeah.
on a day's work, my dear
Okay.
Hashu. I believe our business upon...
What do I need to open up still?
Oh,
We gotta
great.
dump
Good.
Gnomes.
Oh, great. And then Streamlabs just broke on me. It just
Uh-oh.
crashed.
Is this the kind of night we're gonna have? I could be having an issue and not even know it. Just that meme pops in my head. Aliens.
I rather enjoy watching Ancient Aliens. It is an incredibly
Okay.
entertaining show.
And now I'm set to go.
Illusion actually got the meme I was talking about.
Oh,
Yes,
I had
for
to mute
once
a
I
second.
actually understood it.
Holy
What was
shit.
it? What was it? I had to mute for a second.
Illusion actually understood my meme reference because I was
What
watching
was-
that scene and I was like,
what
this
was the
reminds me
meme?
of- yeah, the meme with the dude that says aliens.
Oh.
What is his name? George
Sarson Razatan,
Stank-
I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's
What? How do you? I have no idea how to pronounce his last name, but
Who? Oh, I don't know. Alien. I don't know who it is. I just know the
I
meme.
don't know his name.
He just looks like a psycho guy talking about aliens to me.
He has a name?
yes.
Probably.
And actually, his hair gets more and more wild the further into the series you get. So it's like it's kind of tame in like season 1, and then just gets really unkempt by what is it? I think now season 19.
What the fuck?
I believe our business upon this scented hill is
Dr.
concluded. Let's hurry
Lugay's
the
head?
ingredient Inspector Broden
Oh,
Brandon,
God.
shall
I
we?
forgot.
No, I have zero idea what's going on because I haven't watched, all the cutscenes leading up to this. But
Oh.
I may have mollified
Naturally.
his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the
Well,
sense of failure
Hildibrand, the
clings to
cutscenes are
me.
great.
I don't.
I must
I don't
redeem
even know
myself in his
why there's a
eyes
low
by
poly
crushing my
Hildibrand running
most
around.
hated foe. Wee hee hee hee.
He's a clone. A malfunction clone that's smarter than Hildibrand.
Yes, much smarter. And
Yeah.
part of his intelligence is actually just general knowledge thrust upon the clone from the computer system that had cloned him.
So you traded polygons for brains?
Yep.
Yep. So he's much smarter now.
Our boy just got scorpioned. Why do I feel like... Yeah. Damn it.
What?
Picking up the cobalt. I hate this cutscene.
Which where are you at?
Inspector Hildibrand tells me that you have the liver to go along with his damn shroom.
Watching what's her butt bounce the cobalt around, or cobalt, or cobalt, yeah, the cobalt around like a basketball.
No, I guess I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I
Fine
just
specimen,
started.
thank you. Mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Poo Poo outside that we may administer this medicine as soon as it is ready. This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment.
This poor Cobalt. Obi.
Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough.
Oh, Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Master Poo-Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. It would seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another
Now
world.
where do I
A stranger
go? Giant
you've no
tortoise
cause
liver.
to trust. And yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. You are a dear friend now, Master Poo-Poo. 'Tis
No,
our
I
pleasure
don't
to help.
actually hate it. It's just...
I just hate reading.
I play tank. I can't read.
It will be my pleasure to harm.
I did give up reading out loud, though, because words were not my friend while trying to do that, apparently, tonight.
Oh, they're never my friend. Oh, Turtle's dead.
I got
That's
all
weird.
verbal dyslexic on it.
I just stumble over my words when I read out loud.
Though I don't know if I can pass up a chance to say Master Poo Poo. NBA would like to know your location. Yes. That's why I yelled Kobe when it happened.
What does Kobe and NBA have to do with each other?
What?
What? Bruh.
What?
Kobe Bryant, he was like up there with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I recognize Michael Jordan because he was in some movies and he did that whole golf, baseball, basketball thing.
The late and great Kobe Bryant,
What?
the star player of the LA Lakers for a very
Yeah.
long time. So when I did the dunk, I yelled Kobe.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say Kobe.
It's another meme.
Or are you gonna miss?
Yeah. So that's what that was all about.
Okay.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant's like one of the top NBA players ever.
Yeah, it's like up there between Kobe, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I consider basketball as boring to watch as golf, so
No, I'm not
God.
a basketball fan by any means, but
Neither am I. But I grew up with those names.
that's mainly because Kansas City didn't have a basketball team.
Oh, we do.
The
They were good at once.
the closest team to Kansas City when I was a kid was the Chicago Bulls.
Oh.
Fidget worms taste my
Okay,
full
then.
power.
That would be Michael Jordan.
That would.
I couldn't have told you what team Michael Jordan had played for.
He played for the Bulls and the Wizards, and he is now the owner of the. They're not the Hornets anymore, but the team in Charlotte, North Carolina. And did you know
There's
that?
actually an NBA player from my town, actually.
Oh. Did you know that Pat
Uh,
Holmes is now part owner of the Kansas City Royals?
With the Royals?
Huh?
With the Royals?
The Kansas City Royals,
Yeah.
the baseball team.
Oh, I don't follow baseball at all. I don't know teams.
Y'all have a baseball team too.
Yeah, I don't care about them.
I don't blame you. They suck right now.
Do they?
I don't know if they do or not. I know the Royals are fucking abysmal this year.
Not again!
Detroit is usually bad at everything. Except
no,
they
they're-
used to be really good at hockey. They
they're
used to be.
Well, didn't they have Gretzky?
Think so? Red Wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tigers are very mid right now, in third place. The Royals, however, Jesus fucking Christ, 27 wins, 68 losses. How can you be that bad at baseball? I'm actually pretty good at baseball too. That's
You took
a
the
crazy
full force
thing.
of destructive beam, yet here you stand, somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I'm wondering and puzzled over this inexplicable
What
fortitude.
is
You
this?
feel
Oh.
compelled to
Place
ask.
in their division.
Oh, this is where he's asking me for money.
Are you an
Okay.
alien?
Yeah.
I find jest, but I assure you, I am without a doubt an
The
old and born
Yankees
of
are in the
Vanderbilt,
last place in their
born
division right
Vanderbilt,
now.
terrestrial, Fioran stock.
I have an
What?
orchestra and roll
Ace
collection
Hildibrand,
problem.
agent
Gotta buy 'em all.
inspector
And the Red
extraordinaire.
Sox
What
are
more do you
just
need to know?
above them by one game.
I didn't begin, but never mind.
In
We have
fourth
more
place.
pressing matters.
What?
This is locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. Tis time we
I
reopen
didn't know
the
it's
case of the
possible for
silent
the Yankees to be
correspondent.
bad. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
back to the
Yes,
Ask your
exactly.
father. He's rich.
Yeah. he might power bomb you before it, but
And I have a
Yeah.
film theory as to who
He'll
it
give
was
it.
that took the wreckage in its erstwhile
just
pilot.
don't ask your mom. She's scary.
Where has she been?
I don't know. Hopefully far away. She's scary. She got a pen in hand. You behave yourself.
Yeah.
Which neither of the Manderville men seem to do.
Yeah, Godbert's scared of her too.
The Charlians. I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Charlian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy.
Okay, back to the bunnies. They live on the moon, yet somehow they are aggressively British, and there's a lot of quests I didn't do here.
While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Charlian sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological
my glam.
phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements.
Me too.
I shall
Oh,
now turn.
Charlie.
Please forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path points
Off
to
I
the
go.
Isles of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlian immediately. I love that the Loperates have the British accent.
I just
Oh,
find
I need to go finish those quests.
Oh, they have quests now?
you know what? I
A
haven't
tribe
even,
quest, yeah.
haven't even
a tribe
started the
quest
tribe
line.
yet.
I didn't know they had a tribe quest line.
They
It's a
did. I
crafting
haven't
one.
Started it.
That would probably explain why I don't know it. I am not very much of a crafter.
You can get an emote from it too.
I will definitely have to go through and get that done. But
Yep.
Does that also involve leveling a crafter?
probably.
Yes. At least one.
I mean, I have all my
Aren't you as leveled?
Oh no, I was asking him. That man, he had to. I have one leveled. I'm just.
Oh, I
lazy.
have them all leveled to 90.
Okay.
No, that's fine then.
It's just
All the
better.
recipes are like
Do you have a Moogle minion now?
84 and below.
I
If you
finished.
have any kind of Moogle minion out, yes, they will dance together.
Let's see. Not from around here.
Meet
Hildibrand
you
is
up here,
keen
see
to
what you
embark
have
on the
out.
next leg of your investigation. Charlie waits. We need only charter a civil sea vessel. Of course, but does not the city lie many days
Yep,
sail to the
Moogles
north?
will dance with each other.
A swifter means of reaching
Yep.
your
There's a few
destination?
minions that have interactions. I think my favorite interaction is X-Def and the turtle.
So this experimental at the rate will allow us to teleport.
Oh, yeah.
They had that epic fight in FF5.
Yeah.
So their minions fight. What do you have out? Oh yeah, you have the bride's move out. Yep, they will dance. There they go. It is pretty awesome that the Moogles do that.
So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated
But
gentleman should feel
Moogles are
right
just
at home
awesome
here.
in general. No bias. Or
Oh,
anything.
how are we all not sick to your stomachs? Certainly, on eighth rates make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. But this is not the time to succumb to nausea, not here, in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it the Charlian secret agents travel the star in search
Yes,
of
I have
specimens,
decided to go
which they collect and
achievement
bring home in
hunting.
service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility.
What hunting?
For her to find
Achievement
answers,
hunting.
then that's where we need to look.
Start doing all the achievements I skipped over.
I say this
Oh.
Labyrinthos sounds promising.
And chances
so we
are,
head
if I
down
just
there and
like
make inquiries
got
to
onto the
whereabouts of our
PlayStation
missing
version
alien
and did a
friend.
couple things, I'd probably have platinum.
We
Oh,
simply take a
yeah.
lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes. Let's be on our way.
Like, I think I'd have to get on each crafter and do one craft just to make it register. No bias from the Moogle Knight. Correct. No bias towards Moogles from me. Nope. Done. Not one. Ever.
Nah, I used to be prejudiced against Moogles, but
Well, you used to be wrong.
I'm not saying I wasn't. They amuse me a little bit more now, but there's also still times that they get on my nerves.
I think the only time a Moogle has ever managed to get on my nerves was Final Fantasy 13 2.
Yeah, that one definitely got on my nerves.
I think that's the only time a Moogle has gotten on my nerves, and I don't really care for the design of Evilise Moogles too much.
Oh, no, I don't like those Moogles. They aren't Moogles.
No, they're little rabbit creatures.
Yeah.
Ah, there must be the lifts in question. Do you wish to send in Labyrinthos,
Mr.
madam?
Godbert, I still do not understand why you wear booty shorts with a tuxedo
My
top.
apologies, but each ring fans must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. For the assurance you need, then surely a simple glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy.
Yeah, if I was that stacked, I might just do it too. We gotta go to the Archeon.
I'm just going to make some judgments. That is neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to foreign policy. You're the ones who should be judged.
Oh, no.
I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in the underground base of yours.
Still
Admit
in
it.
that room.
Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. We had to get into our paths crossed in the most serendipitous fashion. Father,
Hi.
what brings
Hi,
what
Ghost.
business brings you to Charlian?
Not right now.
I'm in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigation led me to believe it is to be found here in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below, this is my son and his bosom companions.
Got
If I
an
vouch for their character, will you
aggressively
kindly allow them to
surprised
board
lap
the
cat.
lift? Ah,
Put her
Master
down,
Godbert
she'll get back
Manderville.
up.
The foreman sent word of your impending arrival.
She did not take my no for an answer.
As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members.
I
Pray
don't know.
consider
Maybe
their
I should have
permissions
gotten the
arranged.
ninja weapon instead of the paladin one.
I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I
Or maybe I
suggest you
should
accompany me
get
to
the
the
ninja one instead of the paladin one.
Archaeon.
It's regular tomes, so I can just farm them up and get both of them anyway. I don't think it really matters too much. Many thanks, my good man! Exclamation point.
Kobe.
Obi!
Okay. From what Father tells me, the storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land on Etheris.
No.
If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it will be the
Rockets
studious
blasting
spoke.
off again. Ding.
A shiny
get to
silver
dunk it.
saucer?
Okay.
I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives. Either
Oh,
whole
you yelled
or in
Kobe too
part.
early, did you?
When Nasha was doing it, yeah.
Or so
I
you
didn't. I
have
wasn't
us
talking about when she
believe,
did
but the
it.
purpose
I
of this
said it
complex,
when I
this
did it.
military fortress is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. You're not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Samozane, but it's neither for military
She
purposes nor
forgot
of
to yell Kobe,
extraterrestrial
which is why
origin.
she missed.
Yep.
Disguising your foul lies with sprinkling the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to.
However, we dumped that shit like a champ.
While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. You do?
I have to find
And
a
where was this,
list on
pray
what
tell?
the damn criteria on paths are, aren't
At
I?
Mariel Ergonomics in the medial circuit. Hopefully back to the building will take you down there.
Oh, yeah. They
Many thanks,
probably
my
are
good
not
man.
found yet.
Probably not.
Well, it seems you found yourselves a solid lead.
I don't remember what
I have my
won't
own
have
search.
time for them tonight.
I have my own search to
I don't
attend to,
remember
so I
what
shall
was so
bid you
special
good
about the
hunting and
last
good day.
pass.
You got the mount.
No. I don't remember what the special things, the differences were. I don't.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of them.
Another round of in-depth inquiries by the agent of
I
inquiry
can't
and
remember.
friends
It's
is
like
in
I take
order.
a left here and then a right.
To
or
Mariel
whatever it was.
Ergonomics,
And they had to do specific things.
Okay.
Like go check a door.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna need a list.
Yeah. I will wait for those to come out.
Wait
I'll
for
clear
what to
out
come
what I
out?
can't. A list of how to unlock every path in the Criterion dungeon, because the last one had some weird things to it that.
Oh, do I have to do the
Probably
previous
would've
one
been-
in order to do this one?
What?
Do I have to do the previous Criterion dungeon in order to do this one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's Ronkin. So I'm assuming in the first.
Let me look.
Ronkin is.
Your description
In
would
the
lead me to
first,
believe you're
it's,
looking for one of the
yeah, Lahi.
Mandragora's hereabouts. But as you say, it's something else you're after, then I'm not sure if I can be of much help. I've only just started working here, so you may have more luck asking the older hands. Oh, you must be talking about one of the new Mandragora strains. We whipped up a batch of bright blue stray onions. I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. Not a mandra, you say? Well, the only other bluish things I can think of around here are the grapes.
6.45 patch
Look how
notes.
luscious this crop turned out.
Don't care about the crafter tool quests. No, the only requirement is having cleared Endwalker.
Yes, a little blue man saw him with my own 2 eyes, I did, and it was no Mandragora. I cleared in the company of an outside
The last
visitor.
mount was probably better, I think.
Of an outside
Oh,
visitor.
I haven't seen this one.
of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there. Only this friend you described was scuttling along with them.
Weird-looking lion, I think.
I don't know what purpose I brought them to the
For
farm. Whatever it was,
doing
they didn't
everything?
tarry here long.
I don't know. I don't know where the mount in the patch notes is. Or
I don't know if they showed it.
they did show a mount in the patch notes. I just don't know.
Yeah, they showed a mount.
Yeah. I just assume that's probably it because it's the only mount that was added.
Was it?
Wonderful,
Yeah.
that corroborates the information I am, but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer.
Because they didn't show the mouse in the patch notes before. They showed the chair.
She claims to be an
For doing
acquaintance of the
savage.
gleaner in question, in fact, and will bring him to talk to us shortly.
I don't know. They just showed the mount.
Let's round up the others. We should
Which
all be present to
means
hear
for
what
Blue, I'm
revelations,
probably going to have to do
revelations this professional collector has to
some
share.
final.
Oh yeah, blue.
Yeah, Blue. It's time to work on Blue again.
Yeah, I like blue. I want to do the savage stuff and get those mounts at some point.
You're the folk asking about about the little blue man, yes?
Right. About time to
Oh, and you brought
start
someone
doing
who's
last
practically
tier
identical.
Omega
Must be the same
Savages to get
species,
the
surely. My friend was really here then?
blue gear.
They
for
certainly were.
80 cap.
If you moan with her, I'll tell you the whole tale.
Oh
To begin at the
yeah.
beginning, I was in Thavnir on a
I think
procurement
I
mission
have
when
some
I
of that. Still.
on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities, thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire about his company and his cargo. I was only too happy to share the story. He had, it seemed quite recklessly, plunged into the war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict there would be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture. And so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silver ship and its shaken pilot. Crash landed in a snowfield. Could not be coincidence. The story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Radzat Han. His guests wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested bringing the wreckage back itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thalmazane engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drawing schematics, while the engineers followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs. The apothecary and his companion were waiting here in Marial. And then what happened? Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've never seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but being typical Charlians, I wager they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every square element of that ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Or so I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavnarian truth, you see, and love to entertain these idle flights of fancy. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you. Can it be true? I have a readership in Charlian? Perhaps I've misjudged these people. 'Twould seem your comrade is hale and healthy, Master Poo-Poo, and in the company of a heinous alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that we made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Radzat Han and continue the search. Summers our findings, we now know Master Pooh's friend is safe and in the company of a heinous gentleman, and possibly here in this very isle. That does sound promising. Father, you've returned to the city. I trust this means your investigation was successful? That was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary Manderville relic, within which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation. Yet, though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reasons for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic and how he thus surrendered it into Charlene's safekeeping for study. Trail led me to Labyrinthos, as it turns out. The Charlenians never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archaeon, still awaiting processing. The fuck is that thing? And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandervillians, a starfaring race with whom we once traded. Starfaring? Mandervillians? Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideas and inventions, so I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can hence have the device project whatever images you are stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Then let's retire to our rooms in common and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions.
Oh, that's actually really fucking cool.
What is?
The Paladin relic weapon.
Oh.
I like that. Okay, can't wait to get that.
Mandervillians coincidental naming, or is there some deeper connection?
What was it? 1,500 tomes?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is actually pretty fucking baller.
Yeah.
You're still a little bit ahead of me. I just got into the darkened room to view the thing. Everyone comfortable. Let's see what the device has for us.
Yeah,
How long after the mithril is it?
I don't know. Once you go back to Rat's hand, that's about it.
Okay. Fuck, I don't have tomes.
Rip.
I'm 400 short. Sad.
I was capped again. I just quietly sit at 2,000 tomes all the time. I think I'll glam over my weapons again. We'll put the Uwu weapons away for a bit. I've carried them around long enough.
Where the fuck are these NPCs? There they are.
Odie said the fuck word.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
I'm Godbrand, Wanderer of Stars and Weaponsmith Extraordinary.
That's what I fucking thought.
First Lord of House Manderville. This is the Godbrand, our founding father? I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their Cosmic Origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of the star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far
Yeah, I'm
side
not
of the Great
upset with that at
Expanse.
all.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it. I want to see Gunbreaker now too.
I want to see
Simon
Ninja.
be- Oh yeah, Ninja will be nice.
Mandervillians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms.
We're about to see Dragoon here shortly.
Oh.
Yeah, Stongray's getting theirs.
Oh. Cool.
Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. I know there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce
At least the
offspring which
relic
harbor
weapons
the
have a
next
really good
generation
design
of
this time
Mandervillians.
around.
Yeah.
The symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying, so was our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end.
Switch Moogles.
Every plane upon which we Mandervillians reside was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were
Oh,
brought to ruin by
God,
life forms
Cosmic
suddenly
Origins.
twisted into horrific nightmares.
What?
That sounds rather familiar, so even stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days.
The Mandervilles are aliens.
The Mandervilles are aliens?
Yep.
That's what they revealed
Yeah.
here.
Did you not watch the cutscene?
No, I quit watching them.
Desperate to avoid the same fate of Connor and I
no.
boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. Yeah, although I'd almost rather they'd never have
Oh
tried
my
to explain why
God.
they're so weird.
Mandervillians are parasitic symbionts,
We flew and
so
flew
they
until
bonded with the humans.
we flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of our journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death, but even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, but yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. I boon, I suspect, I shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. My dear descendants, the folks of this star are most fragile, yet as the very first man I encountered to demonstrate they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. As the last of the Mandevillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ our superlative tributes and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of those wonderful people whom I hold in the highest regard. What an astounding development. I, Hildibrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville, shall need the passionate plea of my illustrious forebear. No case is too big, nor too small should it be in service to my fellow man. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and it's still business as usual? But wait a minute, then why is Lady Julian so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? Well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. But I do wonder if the self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that, but 'tis unimportant. My present purposes remain unchanged. I'll bring our Manderville weaponry to the peak of perfection, for Godbrand and for the good of our star. Before I forget, I have a gift for you. Pray await me at the 8th rate plus, and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Some truths can shatter the foundations of our beliefs when brought to light, but I have to say this wasn't one of them. The more second discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlian. Those who peruse my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception. Without exception, I have misjudged the Charlian people. They are not collaborators or the architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. That Master Poo-Poo, though, that one still has ulterior motives. I bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. I hope you've not been waiting long. This is the gift I mentioned. Okay, I'll jump back in voice here in just a moment. Master Poo-Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. It's only fitting that you be the one to take care of this diminutive simulacrum. Consider a memento of your adventures together. Oh, and as for your Mandible Weaponry project, I believe my ancestor's artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with the utmost. Until then. Okay, so that finishes that entire string of things. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavnair. The hell? Lord von Hudia, I come with ill tidings. Professor Luge set an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. that blithering dolt. No matter, preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. What kind of screwed up game is he playing at? Okay, grabbed a drink. Okay. Let's go see about